next class. This class is for class 8 and chapter that we are doing is chapter 17 triangles, and we are following textbook ML Agrawal. Now this class is in continuation to the previous class. In the previous class we have discussed the questions of exercise 17A and that was finished. So now in the next topic that we are going to study today is Pythagoras Theorem. What is Pythagoras Theorem? A Pythagoras Theorem states that in a right angled triangle, so I have made a right angled triangle ABC, the square made on the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares made on other two sides. It means if I draw a square something like this on this side, and I draw a square on this side, and I draw a square on this side. Let us say this is C square, this is A square, and this is B square. So whatever is the value of this square is B square. So the value of B square will be A square plus C square. Means if there is a right angle triangle, it's the square made on its hypotenuse. The value of this, suppose I say, is B square, this is A square, and this C square. So the square made on the hypotenuse is equal to the squares made is equal to the sum of the squares made on other two sides. In a triangle there are only three sides, and if it is a right angle triangle, the hypotenuse means the side opposite to 90-degree angle. So you can see angle B is 90 degree and opposite to angle B is AC. So I have made a square on this AC. Let's say ACDE. ACDE is the square made on the hypotenuse, and its value I have taken as B square, small b square, EFGHI. And this B square will be equal to the area of BCFG plus area of ABHI. I have considered area of BCFG as A square and ABHI as C square. So according to the Pythagoras theorem, B square will be equal to A square and C square. That is why here it is written AC square. AC is the hypotenuse. Whatever you draw, if you draw a square on hypotenuse, that will be AC square. Why AC square? Because area of a square is side square, and this side is AC. So we have written AC square is equal to BC square. This side is BC. So whatever area will be, whatever square will be there, its area will be square of BC. So AB square and AB square plus BC square. AB will be this side. So area of this C square will be side square. Side is AB. So AB square plus BC square. So this you need to remember always, that in a Pythagoras theorem, the square made on the hypotenuse is always equal to the sum of squares made on other two sides. In the triangle there are only three sides. One is hypotenuse, so two left. So square of hypotenuse is equal to squares on other two sides. Similarly, it's converse. What is the converse? Converse is if AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, then it is for sure that AC will be hypotenuse and angle opposite to AC will be 90 degree. Or if it is so, if the hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the squares on the other two sides, then it is for sure that the angle will be 90 degree and the triangle will be a right angled triangle. These are the two things in this chapter or in this exercise that you need to remember. Now we move on to the questions from exercise 17B. Let's see what is there in 17B. Doing questions in the multiples of 2. So my first question will be question number 2. Let's see what is there in question number 2. We are doing exercise 17B. Exercise 17B, question number 2. They say calculate the length of the ramp. There is a triangle given, something like this, and this and this. There is a car made on this, something like this is a car made, and you have to find the length of the ramp. If the height is, this is 4.5 meters and this is 7.5 meters. Let us name it as A, B, C. Now this is AB is exactly vertical and BC is horizontal. So always there is an angle of 90 degree between a horizontal and a vertical. That is why I have taken that B is 90 degree. So ABC becomes a right angled triangle. If AC becomes a right angle, if ABC becomes a right angled triangle, then that is for sure that AC square will be equal to AB square plus BC square according to Pythagoras theorem. According to Pythagoras theorem. Now AC we have to calculate, so let it be AC square. AB is 4.5, so we will write 4.5 square, and BC is 7.5, so we will write 7.5 square. So AC square will be, square of 4.5 will be 20.25 and square of 7.5 will be 56.25. When you add, this will be 25 and 25 is 50 and this is 5 into 76.50 is your AC square. So when AC will be, you have to find the root of 76.50 and that comes approximately 8 8 is 64. It will be 8.746 or approximately that can be considered as 8.75 meters. That is the final value of this question. What we have done, only calculation is there and only one formula is there. This is a right angle triangle, this is hypotenuse. So hypotenuse square is equal to the sum of squares on other two sides. That is what it is written. AC we have to find. AB is given 4.5, BC is 7.5. You square, you will get these values, you add them up, and we have to find the length of the ramp. Ramp is AC. AC is the ramp. So ramp is under root 76.50, that is approximately 8.75 meters. That is the second question. Now we move on to the fourth one. Now question number 4 I have taken. They have given a rectangle ABCD and they have given a situation that if your speed is 8 meter per second and you are going from A to C, you have two routes. First is from A to B and then from B to C, or directly from A to C. So you have to find out how much longer time will you take if you travel from A to B and then from B to C, from time taken if you directly travel from A to C. So first of all, we will find out the length of AC. Since ABCD is a rectangle, so angle B is 90 degree, so we can apply Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABC. So we will say in right triangle ABC, you can see that AC is the hypotenuse because it lies opposite to the 90 degree. So, and we know that according to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to the sum of the squares of other two sides. So AB is how much? 40 given. So 40 square. BC is 30 given. So 30 square. 40 square is 1600 and 30 square is 900. 9 and 16 is 25. So 2500 is the value of AC square. Implies that we have to find AC only. So AC will be under root 2500. That becomes 50 meters. So this value we got as 50 meters. It is very obvious that traveling with a constant speed of 8 meters per second, this is the shortest time that will be taken, and this is the shortest distance also as compared to A to B and B to C. So our first path 1 is AB plus BC. That comes out to be 40 plus 30, that is 70 meters. and this is the distance given that we are supposed to travel, and speed is already given 8 meter per second. So we will find time 1 I am writing because we are choosing path 1. Time you know is distance upon speed, and distance is 70 upon 8. It means 35 upon 4 seconds, because it is meter per second, so seconds. I am leaving it here only. Now we move on to path 2. Now path 2 is your AC, and that is given 50 meters. So time will be time 2, because we are following path 2. Time is, again we know, distance upon speed. In the second case, distance is 50 because we are following this route AC. Upon speed is 8. So 2 25s and 2 4s, 25 upon 4 second. Now numerator is more here, numerator is less here, denominators are same. So it is very clear that this value will be more and this value will be less. It means time taken in traveling A to B and B to C is more, and time for traveling directly from A to C is less. Now we have to find out the difference. So difference of time, that will be 35 upon 4 in case 1 minus 25 upon 4 in case 2. LCM will be 4. 35 minus 25, that is 10 upon 4, that becomes 5 upon 2, or that becomes 2.5 what? Seconds, because here also second, here also second. So how much difference of time is there? Means if we travel from A to B and B to C, we will take 35 upon 4 seconds. But if we travel directly from A to C, it will take 25 upon 4 seconds. So we will reach 2.5 seconds earlier if we take a path AC, or this is the difference. Now we move on to the next question, that is question number 6. Now question number 6 is again a kind of situation. They say that, I'll read out the question: a tree is broken by the wind as shown in figure. Means this is the total tree, BD is the tree. What is given? BD was the tree initially, but it broke from point C. It broke from C point, and this, after breaking, it stopped. That is, D is touching the ground at point A, and the point A, the distance between point A and B is 12 meters. So you have to find out the total length of the tree, means you have to find out BD. Now if I find the value of AC, then it will be equal to the value of CD. Why? Because this tree broke like this and it stopped, D is touching the ground at point A. It means this length AC and CD are equal. Number 1, what is given to you? AC is equal to CD. Why? Because this is the broken part of tree. This is the broken, from point C it broke, so this is the broken part. Now it moved like this and it is touching the ground at point A, which is 12 meters away from the base of the tree. Always when we talk about tree is vertical and ground is horizontal, so they always make an angle of 90 degrees. So AC will be acting as a hypotenuse in triangle ABC. So we can say in triangle ABC, or you can say in a right triangle. So to make it more clear, you can say in right triangle ABC. What we can say? AC is the hypotenuse. AC, so AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AB is 12, so 12 square plus 5 square. 12 square is 144 plus 25, 549, 169. AC square is equal to 169. So under root AC will be under root 169 and root of 169 is 13. So 13 meters is the length of the broken part. Now this AC, if this is it would have been initially, it would have been this. So DC will also be 13 meters because AC and CD are equal. So the total length BD will be BC plus CD. BC is how much? 5 meters it is given, and CD we calculated 13 meters. This total comes out to be 18 meters. So the total length of the tree was 18 meters. Now we have done up to question number 6. The rest of the questions will be discussed in the next class, and I expect every child to solve all these questions that have been done here in this chapter as well as in the previous chapter. So keep on watching, and please like, share, and stay blessed. Thank you all of you.